Yeah, we could learn a lot about both of those teams at the Hall of Fame game. The folks at Caesars Sportsbook and Casino have released their odds of the NFC North. They have the Bengals as the favorite, followed by the Ravens, the Browns, and then the Pittsburgh Steelers at plus 475. But they could do their rankings. We want our very own David Carr's rankings in the AFC North. There's discussion. I'm probably one of those who believe that this is the toughest division of football, so maybe the toughest division to rank. Give me your team that you think is going to finish last in the AFC North, David.
Wow, you're just setting me up for failure here, Patrick. But I'm going to take the bait, okay? Because here's how I see it. Okay, there's a lot of good teams in this division, obviously, as we laid out. But I really think that there's one big glaring issue with the Baltimore Ravens, and that's the offensive coordinator. I think they finished last in this division because of the fact that Todd Monken, although he's had success in recent past with Georgia, offensive coordinator, two-time national champion, I look at his past, and it's kind of up and down. You know, he's with Jaguars for 2 years. He's out of the league for a couple years. He comes back for a year. He leaves again for 3 or 4 years. He's now developed this type of spread-it-out basketball on grass. This offense, for the last 10 years, as I can remember, right, as long as Lamar's been there at least, they've been running the football first, very specifically in a Greg Roman-type offense. Now this thing is going to morph in one offseason into a spread-it-out, throw it all over the field type offense. I think that takes time, man. I think this division is so good that that's what's going to ultimately be the downfall for the Ravens, a slow start. Now, you can look at their schedule, and I can make an argument that they're 2-3 after 5 games. It's not even that difficult an argument, right? You have Houston Texans, but you have a couple division opponents, and we'll talk about those division opponents, but those guys are all ready. There's no question marks there. I know Odell's there. There's some good components. Defensively, I love him on defense. I always have loved him on defense. My question marks are really about the offensive staff. Not even about Lamar. I know Lamar can do this. It's going to take a little bit of time, I think, for Todd Monken to figure it out.
Okay, so a team that since John Harbaugh has been there, they've only finished last in the division one time. That was the year they started 8-3. Lamar got hurt in week 14. They lose the remainder of those games, but it's just the rest of the division is so good.
So good. I agree. That's what it is, man. This could be a team that finishes 6th in the conference, but 4th in their division. Like, realistically, you can see that. That's how good this division is going to be. So I'm hoping that they can figure it out early, that Todd Monken can figure out what he wants to do with Lamar Jackson. Because Lamar, as we know, he's the MVP of this league. He's going to play good football. It's just going to be a matter of that offensive coordinator figuring out what he wants to do with those components faster and sooner rather than later.
All right, so if those numbers shake out, we may get 3 teams in the playoffs from this division. So who finishes third, Dave?
Okay, so when I look at it, so it's Pittsburgh, right? So Pittsburgh is the team that I think has probably still some questions, right, about their young quarterback, but he's getting better. So you look at towards the end of the season last year, right, they need T.J. Watt to be healthy. Obviously, he had an interview with him. If he's on the field, that changes the game on defense. They got some good components on defense. You got Joey Porter Jr. out there. You got Patrick Peterson. You got some good players, obviously Minka Fitzpatrick in the back end. But I think this is all about the quarterback and the development of Kenny Pickett. I think that the 2 teams ahead of them, I think the quarterback play is just it's a notch above. Right, and so I don't necessarily have question marks about Matt Canada, although some people may. I think this is more of just letting these components play itself out, use the speed at the wide receiver position, let Kenny expand his field vision, and that's going to be really the only thing that keeps them out of competing to win this division is just still a little bit of an inexperience in the quarterback position. But I expect him to play well. He's played great in clutch situations down the stretch. I saw him do it against the Raiders last year. I saw him do it a couple times towards the end of the year. They were playing as good as any team was towards the end of the year. I don't expect that to change. I just expect this to be a very competitive division.
All right, this is setting us up for perhaps a big surprise here in the AFC North. Who do you think is going to finish second?
So when I look at the division, I look at the components, I look at the full-on roster, you are hard stretched to find a better team on paper than the Cleveland Browns. And so then what's the biggest question? Okay, it's Deshaun Watson hasn't played a lot of football in the last couple of years. And you can say what you want about him off the field. We all have. We've all have our opinions, and you might have those at home. But I will not argue, right, with anybody that this guy is not an elite quarterback. When given due process, due time to kind of go through an offseason, go through a regular training camp, that's what he hasn't had in probably 3 years. And so he has the ability to do that. And I would argue that this offense is specifically tailored, and this is why the Browns spent all this money on him. This offense was built for Deshaun Watson, right? You have the players on the outside, Elijah Moore, talk about Cedric Tillman, take the top off the coverage, Amari Cooper. I mean, they have literally every piece with Nick Chubb in this run game. Defensively, get the ball back for your offense. This could be A surprise? Yes, maybe. But when you look at it, you really spend some time looking at this roster and the way that this team is set up. The Cleveland Browns aren't going to surprise me because they're going to be a really good football team. I think they'll actually compete with the Cincinnati Bengals to win this division.
And then no surprise at the top, the Cincinnati Bengals would be your your top-ranked team in the AFC North. Do you maybe see them going back to another AFC Championship game? It's beat 3 in a row.
Yeah, I think so, just because they don't expect anything different. I think they're in a situation now where they look at themselves like maybe the Chiefs do. Like, we're just retooling our team. We're going to find out what tweaks we can make to push this car forward. Obviously, with Joe Burrow, with Jamar Chase, with all these pieces that they have, right, the defense is going to still be good. They're going to be able to take the ball away, but they're going to make plays. They're going to make plays in the passing game. Zach Taylor has pretty much said, we're just going to spread it out and let Joe cook. And Joe's great. We talked about processing earlier with Mac Jones. He processes as good as anybody. That's a great back. They have good players across the board. But not only that, they have the belief that they can compete head-to-head with teams like the Chiefs, anybody in this conference. And so that's why right now, as you come into it, that you have to say that they're the favorite until someone knocks them off.
Yeah, so close to not just the world championship a couple of years ago, but for him being back in the game, depending on how things went in that final drive against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, one of the best divisions in football.